It was great. I love the job you do. Great questions. You guys do a great job. And, I told her we were on now with Brandon. We're actually live as we speak. And she said, laugh out loud. Just don't invite him to your basement. So apparently, apparently my basement of doom here is getting quite a reputation for people not to come to.
That's where the party's at, people.
It kind of is. Agreed. It sounds a little creepy, though, when you're saying it through a headset.
Yeah, a little bit.
But that's the fun of it. And that's the fun of what we do here.
Yes.
All right, let's get into some topics. We played both songs already. Sad. No more music.
Fine. We got a lot to talk about, though.
We do have a lot to talk about. And one that we tried to talk about topics last week, but when you have 3 guests and really no treatment of how the show's supposed to go, and they just start freelancing, you're going to run tight on time. We actually got off, for the first time in history, we actually ran it down to the last 5 seconds. It was awesome. Actually against the clock.
Yeah, that was crazy. I do have a shout out real quick, if I just could, really quickly. My good friend, Mimi posted Avellino. She's having a charity event this weekend in Newtown Square. If you're not local, it's fine because you can go on the site. It's in honor of her baby boy, Andrew. And it's a great event. It's held every year. I got to go one time, and I did. It's a good time. It's an amazing cause. What she does is uses the proceeds and the profits to build playgrounds in the Jersey area. That's where she's from. She has a house in Ocean City and along in Delco too, around Broomall. But she has a lot of raffles. One for diamond earrings, one for Eagles tickets, one for a house in for a week in August in Ocean City, New Jersey. Wine basket, candle basket. I won an amazing Mally Beauty whole makeup set. It was like a lot of makeup. So if you can please donate, it's a great cause, and it is www.andrewsfriends.org. And yeah, go check it out if you can, please. It would help out a lot. Thank you, and God bless you.
www.andrewsfriends.org.
Friends. Yes.
Sounds great. I love that stuff. I love that charity stuff and the ones with the raffles, even though I never win anything.
That was the first time I ever won anything. I swear it was like a dream makeup award. So I was pretty happy. I'm still using makeup from it, and I won it like 3 years ago. So it was awesome.
Wow.
She has some amazing prizes. Like the whole, she knows so many people in the Philly area and in South Jersey. So they're great people. They're actually the family on the commercial for Ocean City because they're that pretty and cute, and they're just amazing, fun people. So they're awesome.
It's pretty awesome. I never win that stuff. I feel like the greatest donator every time I go to those events because I show out like $60 in tickets. I never win a damn thing, so my contribution.
I just went to an event last weekend with my aunt. It was like a car show. She won 2 prizes. I'm like, I would never get that lucky, man.
Really?
She won. Well, she put in for I think it was like an Eagles thing, but yeah, she won like all these passes to Sahara Sam's Water Park, and then she won like Yankee Candle. I don't know, but man,
wow.
People are just lucky like that,
Tell me about it. That's why, like, when I leave those events with like a pocket full of tickets, my wife's like, "Would you throw those tickets out?" I'm like, "No, I paid $60 for these. I'm saving them. That's all I got."
It's expensive.
Yeah, it does, but it's for the right causes. That's what it's all about. So if you check it out, do Joel a favor if you're listening, or if you're listening to replay, do it down the line. It's always great to donate.
I also because this auction is later, but my other cousin has Jeff. You got to put in for this prize. It is like $700 worth of alcohol, and it's everything. It's like an entire bar. I've never seen anything like it. Wow. Bottle of Captain, bottle of Crown. I mean, it's seriously like a smorgasbord. And the prize is drawn right before Thanksgiving Eve. It's like you are just asking for a party to be thrown right then.
$700 for the booze, or as I like to call, Saturday night.
I'll get that info to you next show.
Yeah, definitely. Please do. I would like to look into that. If not, just donate. I'm not the biggest donator. Like, I don't donate millions of dollars. If I had it, I probably would. But I'm the guy that always gives in that extra change, kicking at the stewards. Would you like to donate the extra change to so and so? And every time I go to Pets Plus and buy the dog food, I always donate like $5 to the homeless animals. And
yeah, absolutely.
I always donate to animals.
Have to say, animals, definitely, kids, and I forgot to mention in their other episode, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you can, please donate. It affects so many people, and just, give what you can. Even if it's 50 cents, $1, whatever, just give it.
Give it. That was one of the it was one of the big gripes on the radio today that I heard, and didn't really dawn on me. Apparently, the only person really prominent yesterday with breast cancer awareness stuff was Carson Wentz. Like, the players weren't wearing towels and shoes and all that, which they normally do every year. Normally, every year, the guys are lit up with pink stuff. And this, nothing.
That was weird. I noticed that, too. Yeah. Even, like, my nephew played for Chamonix football. They would all don pink. Like, I don't know where the love was, but light it up pink, people.
Absolutely. It's a huge, huge cause, one that I've done things for in the past, small events and all. I try to get to the bigger events, but that's something that tweaks me a little bit. There's charity events, and then these big companies get involved, and they make themselves like the focal point. Like, I don't want to mention the name, but I will mention the name. Like the Susan G. Komen Fund. Like, if you want to do anything breast cancer, you got to go through her. I don't buy that. I should be able to do and donate and act and have things the way I want to have, but it's neither here nor there. It's about donating to people that are sick and that need it. So,
yeah, I think it's just like legit names so people can go to that. But I know one of the best breast cancer doctors in the Philadelphia area is Miss Beth Dupree, and she legit saved my sister's life. So, I mean, she's awesome, and I know Fox Chase Cancer Center is great too. But there's just so many people who just do so much for it, and just give when you can. I know, right? That'd be awesome.
I know. We should have it this month to see if we can actually try to land Dr. Dupree and see if she'd spend a little bit of time with us on the show and talk about awareness and things that people can look out for, etc. It's not a bad idea. We'll look into that, see if we can get Dr. Dupree for the month.
Last year, Steve Halley was on during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and he had that whole thing on Shameless when he went through that scare, and that was awesome. But legit, he did so much to help. Even males get it too, so it's just crazy.
I know a guy that had it. A guy I used to work with had it. He is now a survivor of it, and at last check, he is clear of it. So that's good to hear, because it can get anybody. It's less likely in men, but it does happen. So.
Yes.
Thank you, Jewel, for that. Maybe we'll look into that. Give me some of that doctor's information. I'll see if there's a way we can flag her down. See if she'll spend a few minutes with us on the show. Philly thing in the course of the Awareness Month and stuff like that. Let's get into some more topics. A little bit of fun stuff here. Two of America's biggest breakfast people, companies, brands known for breakfast, Dunkin' Donuts and IHOP, the International House of Pancakes. What is the story, you're asking? Well, they're both now in the beer business. Both Dunkin' Donuts and IHOP have collaborated with some breweries and have gotten into the beer business. Dunkin' Donuts has a Dunkin' Porter, which was made by the big brewery Harpoon over in the New England area over in Boston. It's got like a dark coffee-flavored porter. Looks delicious. Very limited. Can't get it out in these parts. I'm a little upset about that.
No?
No. So IHOP, whatever the hell they became, IHOP got together. Still IHOP. They got together and they're calling it IHOPs, which is hilarious. That's the name of the beer. IHOPs. It's made by Keegan Ales Brewery, which is in northern New York. And theirs is a pumpkin pancake stout. It's actually made with pancake batter.
What?
Yes, it is. It's got pumpkin flavor, which of course is huge. Pancakes. It's got some pancake batter, and it's a stout, so it's kind of a darker beer. Are you intrigued? Do you want to try this stuff or what?
Get out! Like when I'm hearing this, I just want to be in by the sea when it's really cold, and have a cup of hot pumpkin pancake stout cake batter, warm in my hand. I mean,
maybe
it sounds yummy.
It does. They both sound amazing. Of course, you see the beautiful pictures of the bottle and then in a glass, and it just, of course, it looks perfect for the advertising. But it sounds great. And if you haven't noticed, we do drink beer here every once in a while on the Yo Show. Very once in a rare while.
Rarely.
Yeah, like in the 2 hours of show, there might be a minute where we don't.
Sporadically.
It's not exciting. Not sporadically. So I basically ripped apart every Google search and internet search, even went on Harpoon's website and Untapped and the whole 9 yards, and neither of these will be coming our way.
Damn it! We just have to.
I know.
Well, aren't you a brewer? Like, can't you brew your?
We're working on it. I'm not the actual brewer though. I'm the. It's just gonna scare you. I'm the savvy brains of the outfit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a hell of a. That was like the most. That was probably the most authentic laugh I've ever heard Joel have on the show. Oh, yeah. Just fell off the show. I would go over and pick her up, but that'd be a weird delay in the show.
We have to make like I'll make the coffee and the pumpkin pie, and then you make the beer, and we'll just put it all together in some like coffee drink and top it off with whipped cream.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works. No. Most of that stuff is fused into weeks of process. Chunks of shit in your beer. I don't want chunky beer. No, that sounds disgusting.
Did you ever see the animals that get drunk as crap off of like fermented pumpkins and fruit in like Africa?
No, but I kind of think I'd love to. It sounds hilarious.
Oh my God, if you YouTube that, like animals drunk on fermented fruit, like you'll be dying. It's just squirrels like falling over.
No, you know what? My luck, I would type in animals getting drunk and be like some girl sucking a donkey dick or something.
Oh,
that's kind of luck I have.
That went
kind of luck I have.
Very
quickly. Went south real quick. It went south.
I kind of feel bad for the donkey. I kind of feel bad for the girl too.
I feel more bad for the girl than the donkey.
I feel bad for both.
I don't feel bad for anybody that's that dumb to make that kind of decision. How do we go from beer to donkey dick? And only here on the Yo Show, folks.
Oh my God! You know that reminds me of Popeyes chicken is not awesome.
What?
Popeyes chicken is not awesome. You know? Oh, you never saw Little Nicky? Okay, so I just saw a video of Popeyes Popeyes chicken, and it had maggots crawling out of it. It was like a fresh batch of Popeyes maggots crawling out of it. So watch your food, people. Where'd
you see this at?
I don't know. It was on Facebook.
Wow.
Be aware.
God.
Be very aware.
I love Popeye's chicken too.
I really don't. I don't think they're that great.
It used to be better when it was a little more authentic Louisiana, not made by India.
You know what's amazing? Royal Farms. Did you ever have that? It's like a Wawa, but just chicken. No? Come up my way, man. There's Royal Farms. It is legit. Like, they got a gas station, and it's shaped like a Wawa. It's got, like, the Wawa sign, but it's all chicken. What are you watching?
Watching a football game.
What football game?
On the background.
Oh, it's Monday.
It's the Saints and Redskins. 13-6 Saints, folks, in case you're wondering. 5 minutes left in the first half. And big pass right there from Drew Brees down to Cameron Meredith to about the Redskins 5. So Saints are going in again. I've got Drew Brees on my fantasy team, so it's very important that he gets lots of points.
How old is Drew Brees?
39.
That's it? It's like 52.
Drew Brees, 52.
So he's like Brett Favre.
Nah, if he's 52 still playing football, God bless him.
Holy crap.
I hate this guy steals his thunder. Nah,
what about
39.
Reggie Bush?
Reggie Bush is retired. He's been retired for a few years now.
Tired? He's like 30, right?
Reggie Bush, nah, he's in his mid-30s. He's got that. He's one of them many people with the Kardashian curse. Like if you bang a Kardashian, you don't win shit. It happens. Sure.
Oh my God, I have to say, my friend Angie, what's up, Ange? She put up a video of
Angie. That's horrible singing. Anyway, go ahead. That's bad singing.
She put up a video of Jason Kelce and his brother. What's his name? Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Plays for the. Oh my God.
Kansas City
How
Chiefs.
cool are they? I mean,
they're pretty cool.
See that? They are awesome together, and they're just so supportive. And he started crying. It's a touching video, but
it's cute.
So cute.
So cute. You know what, Kelce? You want to be cool in this town? Win a fucking game.
Whoa!
That's right. Top 5 reasons the Eagles suck. No. All right, well, we'll take it easy on them. Take it easy. It's a like I said, it's a Brandon Mesen kind of night, man. We're groovy. We're taking it easy. We're not being mean.
Positive vibes.
That's right. Positive vibes. Here's a little something. I want to talk about some movies coming up. Before mine, because mine is not out yet, but yours that you want to talk about is out, and that is Venom.
Ooh.
Looks pretty goddamn awesome. I am not overly familiar with the Venom story. I do like hero movies and villain movies, that kind of stuff. I'm not overly familiar with Venom. A little scoop. What have you heard so far? People that have seen this?
I'm not, the most versed in comic books, but I do follow. My fiance is like comic book lord, and he knows. Like, he was a fan of Deadpool before it became huge. Like, he used to have that game, and I would watch him play. Like, holy shit, this guy's like off his rocker, and it was awesome. Well, apparently Venom has the same like dark comedy thing going on, and you gotta love Tom Hardy. I mean, the dude was Bane. I didn't even know he was Bane until after the movie came out. Like, holy shit.
Oh,
I'm just, like, crazy jacked. But super excited. Not to mention Eminem sings the theme song. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to see it. I really want a date night. I have to see Venom. I heard a lot of people say it sucks, but I don't care because a lot of people say
Batman. You have
like 2
seconds to respond before I blow up the city, Batman. That's my Bane impersonation.
Sound like old-time radio? No.
Or Bane.
But a lot of people said Justice League sucked, and I freaking loved it. So I'm definitely going to give it a shot. I will give my review when I see it. Also, I have to see, I know we didn't talk about, but freaking Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Holy shit. I have to see that. I saw H2O in the theaters when I was barely of age. So let's go. Halloween spirit. Got to see that.
We love ourselves.
There's some great movies coming out.
There really is. Speaking of Halloween, real quick, if I may intervene, that's what we do here on the O Show. We bounce back and forth. We try not to keep it too uniform and boring. We keep it fun. Today, during my day on Facebook, I flip on a lot. Let's see what the world's up to. And it said, Jewel Teddy is attending your event, the 4th annual Halloween Bash. And I'm so excited.
Pull your eardrums out.
That's all right. So excited. Coming. Halloween, a couple weeks away, folks. 27th of October. Got my costume. Nothing overly exciting. I like it, though. I think it's going to be fun.
And what's the place called? JC House of Love?
It's the JC's House of Beer Lust and I forget.
Chaos.
Something like that. Chaos. I think that was it. JP's House of Beer Lust and Chaos? Something like that.
That sounds right.
Something like that.
That'd be good. All right.
In case anybody's wondering, that's
party started.
I can't wait. We're thinking about definitely considering walking tacos again this year.
Whoa. I didn't get one last year. I'm very upset about that.
I know. I don't know how. I mean, we had like 60 of them.
Mike Devlin had his full. Jeez.
Mike Devlin had like 10 of them, didn't he? He had 10 of them, so he had like one for every 3 drinks. Because he had like 30 drinks.
Yeah.
Great. You guys are such a good time. It's awesome. We're looking forward to it again this year. We got some guests coming. Every year it's the same thing. You do that Facebook thing, and like maybe 15 people say yes. You're like, oh man, nobody's coming. And next thing you know, like 60 people come, like kind of happened last year. It's a great time always. So we're looking forward to that.
Hey, have your own party, man.
That's right. Fuck it. I am my own party. I have my own party every Monday and Wednesday night, right here on the Yo Show, right here on Blog Talk Radio. My cheap little drop-in. Thank you for saying that. But anyway, more movies, talking about movies that are coming out, and one that I am stoked to see and see more commercials. That's what we'll talk about tonight. Bohemian Rhapsody. November 2nd,
Woo!
Bohemian Rhapsody comes out. Oh, yeah. It is the biopic of one of the greatest rock and roll bands of all time, Queen. That's right. It's a story about Freddie Mercury and Queen in the early days. It looks awesome. Jewel, are you excited at all? Are you a Queen fan? Are you ready for this movie?
Oh, my God. I love Queen. I love Freddie Mercury. I am so excited. This guy is his doppelganger for sure. I mean, I don't know if it's really him singing or what. You can't really tell in the commercials, but man, I am definitely going to see this, and it looks amazing.
It does. It looks really amazing. The more videos I see, the more commercials I see, the more information I see and hear about this movie, the more I'm just getting stoked to jump out and see it. The problem with that is I'm not really a movie guy. I'm a movie guy when it's something that I really want to see, and it drives the missus crazy.
What do you mean? Like, will you not go to the movies? Because I don't like to go to the movies unless it's like action, like a Jurassic Park or something, where I need to see like the huge dinosaur. Like, I won't go to the movies to see the new A Star Is Born with Bradley Cooper, even though I want to see it. Like, I'll wait for it to come on TV because I'm not going to spend freaking $60 to go to the movies and watch Lady Gaga sing. You know?
Agreed. I mean, it's got to be something like I'm in love with. Like, I'm in love with this Bohemian Rhapsody movie. I will go to the theater and see it. But she'll want to see these boring kind of love stories. I'm like, no, man, sitting there for 2 hours, watching a couple go through the awkward stage of meeting each other, then through that strange breakup where something bizarre happens, and then their friends getting them back together where they end up back together. It's not my idea of 2 hours worth of fun.
Exactly. Like, I can't see a love movie. Like, I wouldn't see 50 Shades of Grey in the movies. Like, hell no. I'm going to wait until that shit comes on HBO in the comfort of my own home.
There was the one movie, I got to kind of think of the name of it. It was Channing Tatum and the Rachel McAdams.
Oh, Dear John or something. Or no, The Veil. I know what you're talking about.
The Veil. Thank you very much. That is the movie. So apparently they're a couple. They're engaged. They get in a bad car accident. She hits her head. She's got no memory.
I don't know. Listen, Channing Tatum.
They got to go through this nonsense of like the cute story of how they're together, the cute story of how they get engaged, the tragic story of the accident, him trying to re-meet her trying to let him in, the guy that wants her that tries to sabotage the relationship. Then they do get together. Then she leaves. Then she comes back. I mean, they're all these love stories are the same.
I mean,
how does a love story where she doesn't come back?
Well, you know what? Love story is kind of like that. First of all, I have to say what a horrible actor Channing Tatum is, because he is good looking, but he is not a good actor. And second of all, you know what love story is like dark and it just turns the wrong way? The Premonition with Sandra Bullock. You're like, oh, it's going to be like a love story, and she's with that guy from Nip Tuck.
We'll be back with more Yo Show after these commercial messages. What?
No, I'm just saying like a dark love story where like the chick, dies or something.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little weird. You know, a movie I liked because the ending was great, even though like you watch the movie, you had fun with it, you got to like the characters, and at the end they don't get back together. And you're like, oh. Did you ever see The Breakup with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston?
Horrible.
Wow. Really, I liked it. And at the end they don't get back together. And I'm like, yeah.
I love them both, but like I don't know, it's hard to watch. Like they don't end up together, so what the hell?
You know, in the beginning. Come on, you don't feel bad when she gets those concert tickets and he never shows up and she sits there by herself.
He's
that doesn't
a
like
dick.
wrench you a little bit? Well, yeah, he's a dick, but that's like part of the movie. Like you're figuring, even though he's a dick, like she's going to come back because that's how they do it in those movies, and she doesn't come back.
She doesn't. Good for her.
I felt so bad. Like, I wish I could have been there to get that extra ticket. That's because she sucks in bed.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why she doesn't make with these men. Think about it. Jennifer Aniston, Halle Berry, they're like, oh, guys are like, oh, they're so beautiful, but they can't hold down men. The men cheat on them. Maybe why? Because they suck in bed. Because they're famous, so they don't have to. They don't have to be good in bed because they got money and fame. Tell me I'm wrong.
Justin Theroux.
Tell me I'm wrong.
How do I know? I'm a chick. Anyway, Justin Theroux is in that new series on Netflix called Maniac with Jonah Hill and Emma Stone. Emma Stone, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. It's like Black Mirror. You should definitely watch it. It's definitely a quick watch, and you'll get sucked in, and it's very Black Mirror technology future. It's good.
I was sure you had some kind of like financial investment in Black Mirror. You absolutely just die for that show.
God, I would love to have someone on the show from Black Mirror. I've been trying. That show's amazing.
That's kind of the way like I kind of do it. I get into these shows that I love, and I start looking through the stars, and that's how I ended up really with Steve Howey. Steve Howey I reached out to first. I didn't hear from like I'm gonna go to a cast of Shameless and try to find somebody, and all of a sudden, boom! I heard from Steve Howey, and it was just like, rah!
Yeah.
Loved him and stuff like that. Yeah, that was freaking awesome. He's awesome.
That's insane. Are you watching? Are you caught up on Shameless?
You know, I'm not. I am so far behind because football season, and I always try to watch them a day or two later. But my wife she's so locked into binge watching. She's on this show, I don't know the name of it, but it's the story of Henry VIII and all his wives and all that nonsense. So it's pretty wild.
I have to get her into some of my shows. Get her some suggestions.
Oh, she's always up for something. She tries everything. Like she was just doing Gossip Girl. Now she's on this Henry VIII show, whatever it is.
Gossip Girl, if she's into that, then she'll love You on Lifetime because it's Penn Badgley. Same dude as Gossip Girl.
Right. You were telling me that.
Jeff is tuned out. It's just football.
Well,
am I at home talking to my fiance? What the hell is this?
What happened is, and don't get me wrong, another, congratulations to Drew Brees, another record, the all-time passing yardage leader, and that's awesome. He just broke the record for most passing yards, but it's like they bring his family down to the sideline in hopes that he breaks the record on this drive, and the first play is like this 70-yard pass where no Redskin defenders anywhere to be found. Like it was set up to say, hey, let's do it now, and cut
That's
out
awkward.
of your families here. It was so set up. It was pretty sad. But it's great. Congratulations, Drew Brees. With that touchdown, the Saints are up by 3 touchdowns on the Redskins. That's big news for Eagles fans. Our division sucks, thank God, because we'd be in trouble. Drew Brees has like 8 kids. He's got a cute little wife. He's got tons of kids. His wife. How you doing? Mrs. Brees.
Oh, jeez.
Mrs. Breeze Blues, like blues with Breeze. Okay.
Blues
It's perverted, and I don't want to do that because Drew Brees is going to be on the show next week on this Neo show.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's not. It'd be pretty awesome, though. Yeah, so that's a big-time blowout. Hit us with some topics, Jewel. You said you had some things you wanted to talk and discuss.
Well, I mean, I'm still stuck on this movie thing. I have to get your opinion on... there's a new Elton John movie coming out, and a new who's the guy? Oh my God, I can't think of his name. Tom Hanks is playing him. Freaking Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Rogers one. The Mr. Rogers one looks pretty good. I saw Tom Hanks. He does, but Tom Hanks is a good actor.
He is.
I would have thought back in the Bosom Buddy days that he would be this great actor.
Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies, well before your time.
No, wasn't that the Austrian guy? Was that Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks was on a TV show.
Yeah, called Bosom Buddies. Yeah, he was on Bosom Buddies.
I thought it was that comedian. I can't think of it.
Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, I'm drinking some Belvedere. No, I'm not.
I gotta let the cat out of the bag why I'm getting so sluggish over this. And Jewel might see this and appreciate this. See what that is right there?